Hey everyone, in this fall long, I want to take a look at GitHub releases as it is a very useful feature to let people know about changes that are happening in your repo. So before we do, let's go take a look at some other project that might have changes. I'm trying to think of something interesting, like maybe an emulator. So I'm just typing emulator in here. I'm just looking for one. Here's a Nintendo Switch emulator, or maybe PS2. I'd rather do PS2. I feel like they might have good information about changes like PCSX2. And on the right hand side, you can see we have releases. And if we open up the releases, they do not tell you much. Okay, so that's not a great example. So we'll go back to another one and we'll try another video game emulator. Maybe we can just try putting the word emulator. You know, and people can write whatever kind of releases they want. This doesn't have releases. We'll try the 3DS emulator. This one doesn't have releases. We have this one here. Do they have releases? No. Oh, they do. They do. No, just tags. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna not get really good ones here, but I guess we could just go to Rails because they seem to always have enough for us. But I just wanted something that was written a little bit more nicer so you could see a good example of a release. But here's one where, you know, they're talking about different versions. I feel like if there was a release for a specific tag version, right, that we get better information. Like when Rails first came out, like 7.0.0 probably would be a good one. So I'm just scrolling through here. I mean, these are pretty good, but again, I just want to try to find a major release one. This is 1.0. 7. I'm going to just type in 7.0.0. Might have to scroll a bit to get it to load. 08. There must be. Where is it? What? It just skips over it. Okay, well, I mean, 7.1 was pretty good. So we'll go over back to 7.1. And yeah, like here it's telling you about all the libraries and things that are changed. This one's a bit better because it's showing examples of things that have changed. So you can put whatever you want to release, and it's just to help communicate what the differences are because a lot of times you just don't know. So we did do some tagging, and that's a great opportunity for us to create our own release in our own repo. So what I'm going to do is go back over to our home. I'm going to find this repo that we have. I'm going to go over to releases, and we're going to create ourselves our own release. And we'll just say version 1.0.0 ready for the world. The best GitHub example materials around. My hands are cold. If you can't tell, I'm sorry, but I'm in like full snowsuit right now, and I got the heater blowing. So if you hear the heater, I apologize, but it's just how it is right now in my office. Anyway, you can choose a tag, which is great, and then you can then attach the binary. So the idea is we would download the zip and then re-upload it again. I'm not going to do that because that's pretty straightforward. We'll go ahead and do that. And so there's our release. And that's all I really wanted to show you for releases. Apparently there's a compare button. I didn't even know that. So that might be kind of cool to do. But yeah, there you go.